Hey, before we begin, please just like and subscribe to my channel. It helps my channel out a lot. I take my time in making these product reviews for you all and getting them to you. So please just help me and my channel out by liking and subscribing to my channel. Without further ado, let's get to the product review.
How y'all doing today? It's Jeff from Indian Reviews. And today we're going to be reviewing the Hollyland Lark M2S. Let's get to the product review. Earlier this year, I reviewed the Hollyland Lark C1, and it comes with a base you can plug into a laptop. It's a Type C. So I don't know whatever phones you have. I know Android phones do, tablets, Chromebooks, computers. You can use it for any of those. I've used them for all of them, and I'll leave the review up above. You can check that out if you want to. I do have these for sale on my eBay page, and I will leave the link in the description. So if you want to purchase those, you definitely can. I think I tend to leave items that many of you all who watch my videos, you know that I review items, but I also use them for a while. And once I find something that's better or consider a better purpose, I'll sell the existing item that I have. I normally put it on my eBay because me and my wife were in the e-commerce. So if you want to check that out, definitely check it out. I will say, normally the items that I post on my eBay, the link, they usually sell pretty fast. So if you want it, definitely get it. When you see this video, I wouldn't wait. But enough about that. We're not here about that. I just want you guys to know that I did use the Lark C2. It was wonderful. But then when I saw, me and my wife, we recently purchased 2 Osba Airtels cameras, the first one, and they can be used as DSLR cameras, or should I say the functionality as DSLR cameras, or they can actually be used just as webcams. But since we've actually purchased these cameras, I found myself using them because of the functionality. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, wow, because it has the base for, you can hook it up to a camera. It comes with a double-sided 3.5 millimeter jack, a female. You can use it to your phone as well. But it came with the base that you can connect to a DSLR, which I will show you shortly. It also came with the base that you can use to a Type C, which is to a cell phone or a tablet or a computer or a Chromebook, anything that has a Type C. Like I said before, in the past, I actually I hooked up the Hollyland Lark C1 to Chromebook, PC, tablet, and my phone, and you can watch that review, like I said before. So the Type C is actually versatile. And I will say the microphone, of course, is right here. You guys haven't seen already. And I'll give you a close look right here. Logo's right here. And basically, you just take it, and you put it on your shirt, and it snaps closed. The microphone's right here. And for me and my wife, we were already like using the Hollyland Lark C1 for podcasts and that nature. But when we got like I said, when we got the camera, I thought that, you know, there would be a problem. But then I saw the Hollyland Lark M2S, and I tried it out for a few weeks before I reviewed it. And I was like, wow, this is incredible. And I will say that the audio quality is a tad bit much more sharper and crisp than the Hollyland C1. But if you're not somebody that's in the audio and you don't have like studio monitors, we're not gonna really be able to tell a difference. If you're somebody that do a lot of content creation on your phone or on a tablet, I would say it probably might be best with you to stick with the Hollyland C1 because it's cheaper, much more cheaper. The Hollyland M2S, I think I saw it for about 80 on eBay, and that's only with one base. If you see it with both the base for a DSLR and the base for that has a Type C, you are going to pay about 100. And at the cheapest, you're going to pay 100. It's 140 bucks, I believe. So if you want to buy it new, all you guys that watch my channel, you already know I tend to buy my things, you know, used, secondhand, or refurbished. I don't really mind because I haven't really had any bad luck with buying things refurbished, used, or secondhand. And if there's a problem, I always just send it back to the vendor that I bought it from. They usually refund me my money, not a problem at all. So I don't really have those fears or issues. Now, if you're somebody where you know you have a business like myself and you don't mind buying it brand new because you're gonna get the money back, be able to claim the money in your taxes, and that's fine. You know, I did the same thing, but I still buy it used. But the question I will ask, you know, in case viewers may ask, well, who is this microphone for? And I already told you guys that me and my wife, we use the old one for podcasts, and we intend to use this right here for podcasts as well. So it's for people who do podcasts. It's for people who are into content creation, If you're somebody who likes to vlog, if you go hiking or camping or skateboarding or skating, me and my wife and kids, we just went to a skating ring this Friday. If you're somebody who likes to do outdoor activities and you want a microphone that can those things, then this is definitely the microphone for you. Now, I will say it does have a noise cancellation featured out. See if I can use it real quick. Right here, you can actually see the Hollyland Lark M2S base hanging from my camera. What I'm shooting this review video from, you can see it comes with the cable and it comes with the actual base right here to connect to any kind of DSLR or camera for that nature. And behind me is my studio. Like I said, the Hollyland Lark M2S, it does have a noise cancellation feature where it cancels the background noise if you're somewhere where it's loud. Me specifically, I don't like to use those kinds of features on audio devices, mainly because I'm an audio engineer, you know, by hobby. I was gonna say by career, but by hobby. I have worked on many different music projects. I do offer podcasts, I guess, editing services, music mastering services, but I tend not to use any kind of those features that may come on my microphones or any kind of audio device, because I have plugins and things of that nature that can do it for you and it doesn't sound robotic. Now I will say the Hollyland Lark M2 noise cancellation feature doesn't sound robotic to me. It sounds very natural. But even then, I still don't like the things on devices. I know for a lot of people who are not audio people or who don't know how to edit audio, those type of devices are wonderful for people like that. But all in all, I've had a great pleasure using the Hollyland M2S. I think that it is a great devices, should I say, because it's like, what, 2 bases? And I believe you could get more microphones if you need to. I'm not really sure, don't quote me on that. But for the price that I paid and for the versatility of it, I think it blows it out of the park. Again, if you're somebody who, like myself, you have a camera and you just want to be able to go and do activities and be able to capture the audio of that, then you can definitely use this for that. Right now, I'm gonna get up and walk around my house and just see if it still picks up the audio. Okay, I'm actually gonna go in the back room. It's probably about 25, 30 feet that way. And we'll see if it can still pick up the audio. So right here, I'm walking through my hallway. You can't see me, of course, on camera, but you can hear me. Open the door to my bedroom. I'll go all the way in my bedroom. It's a good ways away from the actual camera setup. And I walk out of my bedroom, could go back into my hallway and go down the hall to the bathroom, which is even further. So as you hear, I'm actually in my bathroom. I'll cut the water on so you can hear. But like I said, these microphones, they're actually you can use them if you're somewhere. Let's do it in my hallway. You can actually use them, or if you wanted to skate, bike. My wife, we bike, and she just bought a holder for her phone, so when she bikes, she can record herself. So that's definitely something you can do if you're into it as well. And again, it's just a great device. You can see right here, the microphone right here. I'm tapping it, and so one of the things that I've recently started doing in my product reviews, since I bought this Osbot Tel Air, I don't actually record from my desk anymore, my computer anymore, with the whole webcam setup, because the Osbot Tel Air, the first one is both a camera that can be used as a webcam. And since I've had this Osbot, I don't really record from my computer anymore. So you'll see a lot of my videos, my product reviews now with me actually not by my computer and things of that nature. So I hope this product review, I hope you like what you hear. If you're someone who needs it, are you gonna go out and get it? Do you think this is something that would help you in your day-to-day activities? If you're a content creator, even if you're someone who, a member of a church, I think it would be a great addition to people who have churches to have as a backup audio for those who record the sermons. You can just put it on your pastor or your apostle or your bishop, and you could have your phone recording, because most smartphones, especially Androids, have 1,000 recording applications. You can just record, and to have this on them or her while they're preaching or giving a lesson, and having that as a backup audio would be wonderful. This is like if something happens to the main audio or the audio from the church kind of clips or whatever, it'll be great to have it as a backup audio. So just tell me, are you someone? Is the Hollyland Lark M2S something that you would be interested in getting? And if so, I would love to hear how would you use it? Again, definitely any reviews. I hope you enjoyed the review. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Please share the video. And until next time, peace.